My name is Clem Lau. I'm an architect. I've been practicing architecture let's say, since 78. I came to Calgary about that time. I started helping with the senior when I first landed in Calgary, and I've been involved with also the fundraising, and I saw the whole thing through. And at that time, they were giving me a budget, and also the sort of that reflects to the size of the building that they could afford, and with all the criteria, with what they need, and that's how we came up with this building.
This building, okay. What year was this building built?
The
Calgary Chinatown Seniors Centre?
Yeah, that was built in about 1995, about that time, completed.
So tell me a little bit about maybe the design of the building. It's got these 3 tiers.
Yes.
Were there also Chinese elements or
Yes.
character you were
Yes.
trying to
Yes.
embed in
Yes.
the design?
We have the innate the Chinese character in Chinatown, and this kind of a slope facade sort of image about the Chinese tile, roof tile thing, and we have these shapes for the windows, and also some round shape on the other side too that reflects the some classic Chinese character. Same as the round column, and we put in some stainless steel that reflects some lights to give it some contemporary look. We want it to be a classical looking building, so it will not age with time.
And how was the land acquired here? What was on the land before the building was built?
It was a park, a city park, but then it was adopted by St. Locke Society. We were trying to find a piece of property, or the city was trying to, but in the Chinatown area there was none. So we looked at the park, but somehow through a long negotiation, the senior had to pay them about, actually not about, exactly $250,000 at that time.
Sure.
So that they could build it on this property, which is city land.
Got it. So much of the building is centered around, designed around like some of the fundraising efforts, right?
Yes,
Including the
exactly.
memorials on
Exactly.
the second and third
Exactly.
floor. I love the lions.
We got it from China.
Okay, my name is Liza Chan. I'm the Executive Director of the Calgary Chinese Elderly Citizens Association. And actually we are in our own building, the Calgary Chinatown Seniors Centre. I've been with the agency 25 years.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
And so give me a quick breakdown of the different floors in the building.
Okay, so this is a 17,500 square feet, and each floor is about 5,000 square feet, but on the 3rd floor is 2,500. So in the basement, we basically have recreational rooms, and also we have a pantry for people to do Chinese chess or recreational activities. And on the main floor, we have an auditorium, and then also in the offices. On the we will say 1st floor, but it's 2nd floor to us. We have outreach department, we have a kitchen, we have other offices, and we have a conference room, and also a craft room.
So Clem, the architect, mentioned that there were these different floors, these memorial halls built, you know, part of it to give the Chinese citizens, Chinese elderly seniors, a place to honor you know, their ancestors, but also as a means of fundraising. Is it possible to like walk through and talk to us about this?
We respect people's religion, right? So in this side with this is like more like a Christian cafe. And when you look at here, so the things that covered in red is still alive, but they're facing the river.
I see. So we're literally facing the
if
river.
people don't really have a religion, they might prefer to facing the river here, because I think river means water, means money. like you know, like water means money.
So there's a Christian and Catholic side, and there's also
The Buddhas.
Can we go check that out?
Yeah, sure. So we can.
I
just-
love all these flowers.
Yeah. This is all from their family.
I see.
So they have their name on it, and then you know they have their name, you know, and then they will be placed right in front
of their
yeah. I try to right,
area,
yeah, because there's so many, and then so and when they come into the spring or ceremony, they will come and worship, or maybe when they anniversary and something, you know, so they will come and worship it, you know. They usually come during the weekends.
I see.
Yeah, so so depending on the days, but they can just always come in. Yeah. Yeah, this is our day program.
Oh, cool.
So this is the year of the red. So that's why we have sorry.
打我啊！
So this is the Buddhist
Ooh,
side.
and now we have the Buddhist side.
And you will see there's a lot of people in this side.
Wow.
Because
Yeah, the flowers are very intense.
Even people have no religion, they will prefer to be on this side.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the goddess, the god is from the hell. They say, you know, that is protecting people. Yeah. So there are flowers, you know, and this is all electric. So
Yeah, remember, no incense or candles allowed here, right?
it's a very health hazard, like fire hazard. So we cannot do that. And when you look at the little plaque, so some people are two people, a couple, but one is one person. And when you see that it's like one cover in half, right? So the other person is still alive.
Got it.
Yeah. So and they can have a choice of whether they want photo or not.
It seems like it's really interesting that the center is not just a place for recreation, you know, or like for activities, but also a place to honor and to
Yes.
remember your ancestors. So
That's right.
I guess what do you think are the goals, or how do you think that the CCECA, you know, really creates meaning for Chinatown?
And I think this is actually a place that they can worship their ancestor. And the other place that when we walk over there, we have another goddess of mercy. That is actually for people that this goddess of mercy is very good for kids and also seniors. And then sometimes they bring their grandchildren. Sometimes they bring their grandchildren here to just, you know, talk about things, you know, relaxation, you know, more like a pray and everything. It's also for some of our participants. It's a place of peace. And this door is always closed because in our day program we have people with dementia. Then they will escape. They like to escape and go to a Chinatown restaurant to have their barbecue pork noodles.